Hey everyone, and welcome back. Today we're diving into a topic that's really exciting, the future of live streaming.
Sounds pretty futuristic.
Yeah, and you know how much we rely on smooth live streaming now, right?
Yeah?
It's everything, webinars, sports, you name it.
Yeah, I think we've all experienced that dreaded buffering wheel, especially during a key moment.
Ugh, the worst. Well, what if I told you there's a new tech out there called MoQ? It could change everything.
MoQ. What's that? Sounds intriguing.
It stands for Media Over Quic, and it's all about ultra-low latency, seamless streaming, even on shaky internet connections.
Wow, okay, so no more buffering even with a bad connection. That's a game changer.
Exactly. We're talking about a whole new approach to live streaming, not just a quick fix.
So how does it work? What's the magic behind this MoQ thing?
Well, it starts with Quick, or QUIC,
Hmm.
that protocol, part of HTTP3.
Oh, right, I've heard of that. Faster connections, better for mobile, all that. But how does it tie into live streaming?
It's all about how data is sent. Think of it like this. Traditional connections are like driving through rush hour traffic.
Ugh, I know that feeling all too well. Bumper to bumper.
Exactly. But with Quick, it's like those cars suddenly sprouted wings and could fly over the traffic.
Okay, I like that analogy. So Quick speeds things up, but what's MOQ's role then? Is it just built on top of Quick?
Exactly. It takes those fast connections provided by Quick and adds a whole framework designed specifically for media. It's about prioritizing live streams, so they always get the bandwidth they need.
That's clever. So even if I'm downloading a huge file, my live stream won't be interrupted.
Exactly. Your stream stays smooth, even if your connection isn't. Plus, MoQ is all about minimizing that delay between the action and when you see it on your screen.
Really? So almost zero lag.
That's the goal. And it's not just about improving what we have now. This kind of real-time interaction opens up a whole new world of possibilities. Live events, online gaming, even remote surgery.
Wow. Okay, now you're really blowing my mind. This is way beyond just watching a webinar.
Totally. It's about bridging the gap between being there in person and experiencing things online. We've got other solutions like H5 Live from nanocosmos and WebRTC, but MoQ is aiming for that next level.
Nanocosmos, they're doing some cool stuff with live streaming tech, aren't they?
They're definitely at the forefront. In fact, they've already started implementing and demonstrating the potential of MoQ.
So they're not just talking about it, they're actually making it happen. That's exciting.
It really is. They're pushing the boundaries with their nanoStream cloud platform. But we'll get into that a bit later.
Yeah.
For now, let's really break down how this all works. The tech behind the scenes that makes MoQ tick.
Yeah, let's get into the nitty-gritty. I'm all ears.
All right. So we talked about Quick, but there's another player in this game called web transport. It's like the super fast communication highway between your browser and the server.
Okay, so if Quick is the express lane on the internet superhighway, what's web transport? The high-speed rail running alongside it.
Perfect analogy. Web transport cuts through all those traditional bottlenecks, allowing for real-time data exchange. It's that seamless connection that makes MoQ so powerful for live streaming. And it all ties in with those advancements in HTTP3, the language of the modern web.
Right, so we've got speed, we've got smooth communication. It's starting to sound like the dream team for online experiences, not just live streaming.
You're getting it. And all of this is happening now, evolving as we speak. It really feels like we're on the edge of a major shift in how we experience things online.
Absolutely. And it's fascinating to think about the implications. It's not just about entertainment. It's about education, healthcare, connecting with people in ways we never could before.
Exactly. And I'm curious to explore those implications even further. But before we get ahead of ourselves, let's dive into how companies are actually using MoQ today. What are some of those real-world applications that are making a difference right now?
Okay, let's see how this tech is changing the game. Hit me with some examples.
Well, one of the most obvious places where MoQ is shining is online gambling and sports betting.
Ah, yeah. Makes sense.
You need those split-second updates.
Absolutely. Every millisecond counts when you're placing a live bet.
Exactly. And with traditional streaming, that lag can be, well, costly.
No kidding. Imagine missing a winning bet because your stream froze.
Heartbreaking. But MoQ, with its low latency, practically eliminates that risk. It's like being right there at the track or the stadium.
Wow. So it's not just about convenience, it's actually changing the game for these industries.
Definitely. And it's not just gambling. Live commerce is another area where MoQ is making a huge impact, especially auctions.
Oh, that's interesting. I hadn't thought about that.
Think about it. You're bidding on something, the tension is building, and every second counts.
Yeah, you don't want to miss out because of a delay.
Exactly.
Yeah.
With MoQ, that entire experience is so much smoother and honestly more exciting. I can see that. It's like bringing that live auction energy right into your living room. So MoQ is improving existing platforms, but is it opening up any new possibilities?
Absolutely. We're talking real-time collaboration, remote learning, even telemedicine.
Telemedicine. Wow, that's taking things to a whole new level.
It is. Imagine a surgeon being able to guide a procedure remotely with zero lag.
That's incredible. But this all sounds pretty complex. Is it difficult for companies to actually implement MoQ?
That's a good question, and honestly, it used to be, but things are changing.
Oh, good. I was about to say, I don't have a coding degree.
You don't need one. Platforms like nanoStream Cloud, they're making it so much easier.
nanoStream Cloud again. They seem to be everywhere in this world of low latency streaming.
They really are. And it makes sense. They're not just providing the tech, they're building a whole ecosystem around it.
So it's like a one-stop shop for all your live streaming needs.
Exactly. They've got the CDN, the analytics, the security, everything.
That's impressive.
Mm-hmm.
So they're really trying to make MoQ accessible to everyone.
That's the idea. They believe this technology has the power to change the world, and they want to empower others to be a part of it.
I love that. Democratizing innovation. So let's say I'm a business owner thinking about implementing MoQ. What should I be thinking about? Any potential challenges?
Well, first, you need to make sure your audience can actually access it. Remember we talked about browser compatibility?
Right. Not all browsers are created equal.
Exactly. You need to know which browsers your target audience is using and make sure your platform is compatible.
Good point. So it's not just about having the coolest tech. It's about making sure it works for your users. What else should I be considering?
Think about your infrastructure. Can your servers handle the increased demand of low latency streaming?
Ah, right. More data, more traffic, more everything.
Exactly. And don't forget about security. Protecting your content is more important than ever.
Okay, so there are definitely things to keep in mind. But it sounds like the potential rewards outweigh the challenges.
Absolutely. MoQ is about creating those seamless, immersive experiences that keep people coming back for more. It's the future of online interaction.
It really feels that way, and it's amazing to think about the broader implications. We're talking about blurring the lines between the physical and digital worlds, right? Like, distance is becoming less of a barrier.
That's a profound observation. It's about connecting with people in ways we never could before, experiencing events as if we were there in person.
And on that note, a huge thank you to everyone for joining us on this deep dive into the world of MoQ and the future of live streaming. It's been quite a journey.
It really has. And who knows, maybe next time we'll be chatting with you live via MoQ from some incredible virtual location.
Now that's a future I'm looking forward to. Until then, keep exploring and stay curious.